Disabled people are those who have one or more body parts or functional impairments which are manifested in the form of disability, which makes it difficult for labor, living and learning. The state sponsors the right to labor and creates jobs for disabled workers, has policies to encourage and give incentives to employers to create jobs and to accept workers with disabilities to work in Vietnam. The disabled people are inherently disadvantaged compared to other ordinary people, so to compensate for the unfortunate disabled people, the government has established mechanisms and policies for disabled employees and enterprises employing disabled laborers, being regulated in the law as following: corporate income tax. The company will enjoy corporate income tax exemption for income from goods and services of enterprises with an average number of disabled employees in the year accounts for 30% or more of the total labor of the enterprise. Financial support to improve work conditions. Enterprises are provided with financial support to improve working conditions and environment for disabled workers. The support level is based on the proportion of people with stable employment at production and business establishments. The President of the Provincial People's Committee decides the level of funding to support the improvement of working conditions and environment for production and business establishments employing 30% or more of the disabled employees. Land, ground, water surface rentals. Enterprises are exempted from land rents, ground and water surface rents for land, ground and water surface in service of production and business activities for production and business establishments employing 70% or more of their disabled employee. Enterprises are entitled to a 50% reduction of land rents, grounds and water surface for production and business activities for production and business establishments employing from 30% to less than 70% of laborers are disabled employees. During the period of exemption or reduction of land rents, premises, water surface, business and production establishments must not convert, transfer, donate, give or lease land use rights, ground and water surface and must not mortgage, pledge, guarantee, contribute capital in, joint venture with land use rights, ground and water surfaces in accordance with the law on land, loan support. The enterprises which have disabled employees may borrow capital from the National Fund for Employment when meeting conditions such as having feasible capital borrowing projects competitions in the locality, in line with business and production lines, attracting more workers to work stably, loan project with certification of the competent agency, organization where the project is implemented, secured loan. Besides, the enterprises which have disabled employers have to follow a number of requirements. I. Do not distinguish between disabled workers and other workers. The violation of such would be sanctioned from 3 to 5 million VND. 2. Ensure that the labor conditions are suitable for people with disabilities. Specific businesses must ensure the labor conditions, labor tools, occupational safety, hygiene and labor appropriate for people with disabilities and regularly take care of their health by organizing periodic health check at least 6 months/time. Must consult with the defective labor when deciding on the policy relating to them. The violations of such activities will be fined from 1 to 15 million VND. 3. Do not use disabled workers who have reduced labor capacity from 51% or more to overtime, working at night, doing heavy, malicious, dangerous or exposed work with hazardous substances. In the event of a breach of such regulations, the enterprise will be fined from 1 to 15 million VND. 4. Arranged for workers with disabilities who are allowed to take leave for 14 days for disabled workers with full 12 working months. The above provisions are the basic labor regulations applicable to enterprises employing disabled workers. While there are benefits, there are also challenges in terms of labor regulations compliance. Consulting with labor lawyers would be needed to help the employer complying, including drafting labor contract, drafting internal labor regulations, terminating the employment relationship to best manage the workforce in the most effective ways. From the management point of view, the employers need to understand and be aware of the policies that the state offers for their business as well as the obligations that the business needs to do for disabled workers to utilize and follow.